Welcome to the
after
show.
After the show.
That's
after the show.
After the show.
Deanna really wanted us to make shady deals, and we said, fuck you.
I wanted to make a deal.
Danny really wanted to make a deal.
And Lorna is going to
Obviously.
be dead.
I was like,
There are other witches to make other deals with.
But I like her because she steals things like me.
And heads.
She understands me.
She loves you. Because I was thinking about her today over the last couple of days about what kind of deals she would offer people. Vincent had the one where it was like, you should take the deal, absolutely. But like all of you had deals that she had made for you, and I was like, I can't monologue about all of them, so I'll hit and see if anybody bites. And everyone was like, I don't fucking want this. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, bro.
Lotus got real tempted, but Bo kind of like cut in and like dissuaded him from thinking. He was like,
is that good or bad? I'm sorry.
I mean, probably good considering the kind of deal she likes to make.
I mean, yeah, but I don't.
So I'll tell you where your brother is, but also I'll kill your brother and take his head.
Yeah.
And now you know where he is, though.
I'll tell you where his brother is, but he'll belong to me when you find him.
Yes.
I'll tell you where your brother is, but he won't be alive.
He'll be so safe as a dead puppet in my room.
Is it really stealing from Heather if it's now belongs to Dawn? Because now it's not here no more. It's all in the past, baby. It's all in the past.
All in the
It's
past.
no longer yours.
No, everything here belongs to her.
She
She's
crossed the border with your shit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we done smuggled that.
Little Scarecrow Boy is 5 miles away from here by now.
Yeah, I'm about to tell Scarecrow Boy to start rowing.
I think she's cool. I
What
don't
should
like
do,
her.
Danny?
She was cool.
I mean, Snood.
But I
Yeah, we're about to kill her. We're about to kill her. One of us might die, namely Vincent.
We're about to
Don't down over here.
I'm just saying, she shoves whole frogs in her mouth. I don't think your little rabbit ass stands a chance, man.
She about to eat your ass.
I will fight her from the inside.
She about to glomp down on you like Kermit, bro. You fucked.
You claim it was my fault for starting the fight, but I think it's your fault for jumping in her lap.
I don't know. You all say Vincent in trouble, but Bo is like this big. She could swallow him whole.
No,
Well,
he's
he
not
is-
tiny. He's just size small now. He can only move you down one size at a time.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so I'll
next-
just see smaller next time. Okay.
So he's like a mini horse.
He's a pony.
He's a Shetland
he's a
pony.
Vincent-sized horse.
It's because smaller creatures fit into her big old Muppet mouth.
Oh,
no.
she gonna eat you
You
too.
gotta catch me first. You know, that's what's gotta happen.
Hey,
Dylan
James.
called it.
Who's this
I'm
little
small.
smaller sized creature in my lap right now? Ooh.
No.
Are you regretting being a tiny creature now?
No.
I mean, not tiny, but you know what I mean.
I'm adorable.
Never.
You are adorable, but you also just like it really seems like you want to kill Vincent sometimes. I'm gonna be honest
Look,
with you,
I
man.
was trying to butter her up by being like all cozy in her lap, and then
Because
we
that's
said to
how
blurt out that we were stealing
Listen,
everything.
you knew the plan. I said my plan upstairs. all
I didn't know
right?
you were going to do it immediately.
He
Yeah,
said
my
it was gonna
plan
be a
was-
bargaining chip, and you were like, "I'm gonna snuggle up on her."
I just love the image of everyone being like, "Oh, this is shady," then Vincent's hop, hop, hop.
Yeah.
Everybody in the room was like, "Man, this is
What?
a terrible deal." And Vincent was like,
She is crazy.
It's like, hi.
And Vince's like, oh, you only want to own my dreams?
"Mommy."
That was my dream.
Yeah, you
Jesus
can come in my
Christ.
dreams anytime.
We.
I
I would
said
love that.
I can share this note now. I sent it to Zach this morning because he's the character who would have the least context for it. But I do have my notes for the deal that she would offer Alistair is, you kill my sister, I'll be your new mommy. I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro.
Switch out the future for the present, baby.
Yeah, baby. A
That's-
little
I
bit
was
less circus doll focused, a couple more frogs and slime, maybe.
I was gonna ask, is in that picture I found, is that they all look like the same age?
Yeah, they look like they were little girls together.
Okay, so she said kill her sisters, plural.
Yeah, she didn't
That
specify.
that probably meant killing the good one too. Because they
we
were just
talked
gonna agree to
around
all
it.
of the
You
above.
would be the only one who would have any concept that Zybilna might be her sister.
That's why I came
Because
down.
that is-
That's why I came down. Shots firing. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? What'd you say?
I just need
That's
to
all
roll
right.
that history check that I failed to get it figured out. But
It's okay, bro.
You
I didn't know they were sisters either.
got it together.
Yeah, there is. That is not information that you would have. The caricature artist who had them at Disneyland is the only, the only indication that they
It's
might
at-
have held it together.
Did they have it at the carnival?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it must have been at the carnival together.
It had to have been
It was that
Carnival.
character. He still works there.
Who is a character artist at the carnival?
Is it
Oh,
signed?
but
He
when
might
you
still
go
be.
back- I'll have it be signed next time you look at it. Danny,
It's Mr. Witch.
I don't think this is actually going to come up in the game, so I feel okay bringing this up. Do you know what the bird foot means?
The bird foot.
The most
Side?
witch of all time. To chicken foot specifically.
Oh, I know who it is.
Is this a D&D thing or is this something else?
No, it's a real world thing. It's a real world most famous witch of all time. Chicken feet, anything.
Baba Yaga.
Oh, Baba Yaga, yeah.
Baba Yaga, yeah.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
like, wait, what?
That's a different campaign. That's Curse of Strahd with Baba La Saga. Okay.
Baba Lasagna.
I think Tasha has that too,
She
right?
did
She's
kill
done with it?
somebody.
She did murder
I'm gonna tell
somebody.
you straight up, Tasha's supposed to be in this module. She's not going to be in this game because we
Aw.
don't have time for that.
Tasha from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything?
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Mhm.
That's the other thing I was gonna say.
We can't meet Tasha. Where is she?
That would be a
Somewhere
very
in the
complicated
lore
answer.
section of this campaign.
Yeah, we're gonna do the one shot where we
I
meet
can
Tasha
try
after
to
the game.
stick Tasha back in, but dear
Hey,
lord,
Let's do a.
We are
Wait.
doing this whole campaign, right? Are we? Or are we doing like an annotated version?
we are doing this campaign could be like a 2-3 year campaign. There's so
Really?
much
Christ.
fun. We are rocketing through this.
We should.
Wow.
I
Okay.
have cut huge chunks of story.
I was gonna say we should probably mention that, like at the end or during like an after show kind of like
I was
synopsis of
thinking
it.
Candlekeep and Rhyme of the Frost Maiden were the same. There's no way.
No, there. Candlekeep was very abbreviated. Brandon only chose 6 stories, and there were like at least
19, I think he said.
yeah.
19. Oh my god.
So he was like
Shit
one for
tons
each
get
of
better.
y'all, and
I think
then-
he said he had it. Like there was enough stories left that you could just run it again if you wanted.
yeah.
Wow.
Brandon
Oh, you
did
could
that.
totally run Witchlight again. There's, I think, 4 major plot lines that I cut out of Hither alone.
Woo.
There are 2 plot lines that I cut out of the Carnival. I mean, they're great and they're fun. We just didn't have time to do them, and they weren't relevant to your guys' characters, really.
Yeah, and then we tried to do side quests at Daniel's campaign, and he was like, "All right, so the dragon's attacking."
I would,
Sure
love,
as fuck.
I would love
Dragons
to
and
run this
dragons.
as a normal campaign and follow all the shit, but we don't have time.
He's like, "All right, 3/4 of the towns have been wiped out by the time you get there. What do you do?"
He's like, oh, you guys are doing this side quest to rescue this person's like husband, and then you like
Yeah,
hear
like
a
a
noise
mountain.
outside.
Well, then he
You see
should
the
do
dragon
this.
ravaging a whole town.
Should do
In the
it.
time you've been standing there watching, the town is
You're
gone. He's
somewhat
moved
surprised.
What?
He's like,
I
suddenly
think-
10 towns is 6 towns.
on. Yeah, that's exactly what fucking happened. We were like, "What?"
I think this is the right way to do it. You know, it's like if we don't know it's there, we won't miss it when you cut it. You know.
But somebody should run Witchlight again because there's so much. Like the Bullywug Revolution is so ridiculous, and it's legitimately could take 5 or 6 sessions to do it. It's really fun, and I was like, we can't do
Sounds
that.
hilarious.
Can't do it.
That's
I
the
love
thing. Wizards of the Coast
Bullywugs.
modules are actually really good because they're very fleshed out. There's a lot going on. There's many different ways you can go with it, and then you can
Means
always
that
add your
every
own
time you
twist to
play
it.
it could be a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's D&D, so it's all imaginative based. So
Yeah,
like
man.
everything that your players throw into it becomes part of the story.
Next
So,
time
like-
I play it, I'm a bullywog.
You gonna do Deanna's facial expressions for them?
I'm nowhere near as talented.
True. Somebody said, I think it was Luis the Bun said that your raven faces were on point, or your crow
Yes.
faces.
I
I was
had so
cracking
much
up.
fun. When Zach was like, I'm going to communicate intelligently with this bird, I'm like,
Like looking
They're-
at him,
they're-
ignoring him.
This
The
is
way he
Feywild,
talked to
this
you,
is
you just
magic
completely
birds.
looked away.
To be
Yeah, during
fair,
the middle of you talking to them, they were like,
Focus, focus.
To be fair,
But you did roll a 28, so we'll see what happens. Oh,
It's a
Danny,
wall of illusions.
I know. I'm torn because there are certain things you shouldn't be allowed to roll for, but I really liked the idea a lot. And then you got a 28, so we'll see.
It just brings back another one of the bullywug heads. Like this is what you wanted.
this is Mr. Witch.
If it
I
comes
found
back
him.
and sees, Pavlorna dead, so
It's like, "Ah!"
then he'll be a free bird, It's what he wants.
Okay, what if it brings back the
Doesn't-
annoying sad song man?
You
that
killed the person
Balasha
that fed it.
loves, and then he can distract her with his terrible songs.
Yeah.
The bird's gonna come back during the fight and help us out with the message from Mr. Witch, I think.
Mr. Witch is like, I included a scroll of fireball. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I will tell you guys, because we ran into it a little bit today. I know that this isn't like a super formal campaign. This is not like a note, like you guys have to be better, but I think it'll make things easier for you guys. This whole module is very much written that the things you pick up earlier in terms of items and facts will show up later. Like the keys and stuff. Obviously, it's totally fine for me to remind you, but it'll probably be easier for you guys if you remember the stuff that you have.
I can't wait to look at that marionette
Now
doll and
you
become
tell us.
possessed.
Well, I don't know. I just noticed today that
There was
you
a
guys made
marionette doll
decisions,
that's
and I was like,
definitely
oh, I should
cursed.
let them know that they have this thing, but I don't want to step in first,
I mean, I found the key that like opens the chest from the plant, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what that marionette doll
Yeah.
does to me.
And then I was like, man, I have a key.
We're like
It's supposed to
key
be
buddies.
super good. And I was like, I open up the door.
We took all their shit except for the microscope.
Everything.
I'm gonna take that later.
It would have been possible to pick it as well. It was just a DC 20 because it's a fancy room. So Snood totally could have done it. It was just difficult to do. Yeah.
Maybe after we kill her, apparently.
I mean, it's already
Wow.
open.
You can talk her down. You just have to agree to give her her stuff back.
Nah. Now we're gonna be geared up for the next fight.
Or dead.
I'm really excited about this combat. I was talking to Jake today because she was like, I haven't been able to grievously wound them yet, so I'm just doing everything.
Oh god.
There's lair actions. It's great. It's great fun times.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucking ate by frogs in the middle of the combat. Just
It'll
like,
be all right, James. I'll
Aw.
roast her with moonbeam, and maybe that won't hit you.
Let's go.
We'll find out.
I'll
You'll be
whisper
very
sweet
awake after that
nothings.
hit.
I've got a plan for a couple
Oh.
spells. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
This
I'm
is
glad
gonna
I'm
be
far
bad.
back.
Listen, man, worst comes to worst, we bargain our lives for our items.
I'll give you your shit.
You got it
Wait.
back. You got it back.
wait,
Is
wait.
it worth it?
Wait. No.
He's gonna be like, I'll give you the scarecrow head back.
No.
No.
We can beat her down
anything
so
but
hard.
that.
Fuck him, he can be a pumpkin for the rest of his life. Just like me.
You were born that way, Snud. He was made that way. Let him live his own truth. Snud is like, I love Snud, but also the decisions Snud makes you want to strangle them.
I
You
tried.
can't be mad because that's just Snood.
It's
That's
so-
just
it's-
what Snood does.
It's so in character, but I'm so angry.
I read
Like-
in every now
My
and
character is not a good aligned character, but you make me want to be. What the fuck are you doing? But no, Snud's definitely great. I don't know why the last two campaigns now have had the smallest, craziest characters been the favorite, but you know,
Snood and Abigail.
yeah, Snud and Abigail, they do not need to meet
Their
each other.
bodies are too small to contain morals. So
I guess
They
I'm
need
gonna
to
be
team
small
up.
in the next campaign. I don't know.
Small is fun.
It's a good idea.
I've also, what I've ascertained, and I don't know if this is true, this is just across 2 Danny characters so far.
Oh, it's an Elmo.
I am going to touch it. Seems like it might be a Danny trait. It's like, you can't touch it. Danny's like, oh, I'm going to touch it though.
Hey,
Danny's-
No, Prey's worse than Finn in Fate said. Prey will touch all the things.
Prey will eat most of it.
Snoot is just greedy. It doesn't even matter. Finn's probably curious. Snoot wants it because why not? Because it's mine, right? Like
I don't want to know how many venereal diseases Snood has from eating terrible food.
Oh.
Deanna's like, from
She's
what?
like, what?
What do you think that Snood is up to? I do like that Snood ate a raw chicken leg from the ground.
Heck yeah.
And that's
Spit
not
it
even the
out.
worst thing, I think.
Was Nora talking about the chicken? Was Nora talking about Snood with the chicken bone?
No, that's what you mean
Bev Lorna was
Lorna.
talking about how disgusting Melanora's new companions are, specifically citing you eating chicken off the ground. Yeah.
Hey,
Because I thought she got
I'm
mixed
pretty.
up we'd seen in the house, and so Nora was like, "What have we seen in the house do that?" And then she looks over at Snood and is like, "Oh."
Snood's over there.
Chokes
Melly's
up a
like,
fucking
nah, we
bone.
brought that one.
That one was our bad. Sorry.
Yeah, this one-
It's great.
I really don't know how we started traveling with them. It's
Yeah, it's right. You started traveling with me. I was the tour guide, and so was Alistair.
That's
actually
right.
I walked away. I was
She
like,
spent a
what
lot
the
of time
fuck?
wandering away.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, I'll be over here.
That was a great, I think, it was one of the first sessions I ever DM'd that wasn't a one shot. And it was, you got into the carnival and immediately everyone was like, I separate from the group. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. Play it on hard mode. Let's go. Let's learn how to DM.
I don't know. I think that was just me. I think everybody else was like, yeah, we should, guys, let's go over here.
Everybody split. We were like, they're like, I'm gonna go throw these hoops on this shit, and they're
We're
like,
like-
I'm gonna go talk to this snail lady.
DM, we'd like to do everything all at once.
Well, we
right
made-
now.
You made 2 groups, and I was like, I'm gone.
I think it was 3 because it
three.
was snails, yeah, the hoop, and then you just ran off to the pie
Yeah.
eating.
That's not a
contest.
group. You can't have a group of 1.
You didn't even eat any pies either. You
I went
just-
to the
Yeah,
pies, and I was like, well, Deanna was like, this looks like a team-based event. I was like,
That's the DM saying, fuck you.
I was like, so I have a +2 con, and I'm gonna leave.
I've
Bye.
been like, I got a team, my mouth and my hands. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You could have
I-
competed independently, but it
I
would have
wish
been
I had as much chaotic energy as Snud does. Okay, I'm not quite there.
You will be
Honestly.
soon enough.
That's a Dylan trait too, man. It's like you put this shit here for me to touch it, and I'll be damned if I don't figure out what the fuck's going on.
I love the bow move of standing at the top of the stairs and going, I'm going to talk to this woman. And then everyone going, and I'm going to be between your legs to kind of make
Yeah,
it difficult
that's-
for her.
Lies.
Our sneakiest character chose the wrong spot, the stupidest spot, I might add.
Yeah. Imagine if it would have worked though.
Yeah, but it was last minute. I was trying to open that door like you wanted me to. It's your
I
fault.
bought you time, and you were like, "I'm gonna pick between the horse's legs to hide."
Because my idea was
Look.
time for everyone to hide. I could talk to her, and then. you
I
know,
thought Bo was
just do it.
thick, but apparently he wasn't thick enough.
That's horse
See
legs.
the
When,
horse
what have you
standing?
seen?
Their
thick
legs
horse
aren't
legs?
that thick at the bottom.
I thought they were like thick tree trunks.
No.
Legs.
When have you seen a
Bo's
horse?
got
All
legs?
that tap dancing, man.
Well,
All
some
that tap
of them
dancing.
have like, a
Yeah.
lot, like very furry legs. It can have
And
been
he-
more coverage.
Yeah, and he jumped, so I figured he had really thick, like.
Yeah,
Hey.
his thighs, not his
I don't know where that was
ankles.
a
You're on
magic
the ground.
Bruh.
My strength is 10. My legs aren't that thick.
This is a very lithe horse.
Dexterous, even. Charismatic, maybe.
What was I gonna do? Go out until the balcony with everyone else?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even have to roll.
It might have been wise.
To be perfectly honest, that was a good idea.
Everyone found their way down there anyway.
It's true.
You
Someone just
could
got
have
Smith
stayed
Robert.
upstairs. You definitely could have. It just she knew you were all there, so yeah.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah.
She knew I was
only
there,
s-
but she didn't know I was robbing her.
You knew you were upstairs. I think she assumed you were going through her stuff. She didn't think that you were going to threaten her.
She was like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
Yeah,
I
it might
haven't
have been
stolen
wrong.
anything from her house.
Yeah, neither did
Except
I.
her hat.
Well,
No,
I mean-
actually, the hat tried to steal from me, so that's called
Wait a
rescue.
second.
Actually, you tried to
custody.
steal the hat, and then the hat
Alistair, aren't
latched
you
on
wearing
you.
the shoes that you stole
Exactly.
down there in front of her?
leave at any time.
doesn't
and it
know
will
that.
not.
She said nothing about these stylish ass Uggs. She said-
Has it tried to
Alistair
steal
walks
from
down
me?
wearing her shoes.
Yeah, they have her name embroidered on the side.
Met up her leaves, and she's like, "You stole from me upstairs," and I was like, oh, "Bitch, what?"
I thought you
You're
already
wearing
knew
her
that.
house
Wait a minute.
slippers, like what?
She has a
Oh,
lot
I
of stuff. She can't keep track of it. I can't keep track of it.
I feel that it's a mood.
If they were important, then it's like she would know they were missing. You know. It's just not
Yeah,
that.
she clearly didn't care about these Uggs. They're made covered in leaves and shit. Covered-
So
She's
greedy,
like,
and I
you,
love
you
it.
stole those ugly things?
yeah, she's like, "You have that shit." Been
The
trying
one-
to get rid of those.
The one thing I did think about though, she's like, "Oh, all of Heather's mine." I was like, "Oh, so those cookies I stole from those orphans." I said, "I stole those from me."
All the shit we took from
Anything
those
on Heather,
rabbits,
you were
huh?
stealing from her.
So
We
that
did
that
steal from
head
those
on the
rabbits.
pipe-
Yikes. Wait, does that mean we're hers?
Yes.
Yep.
That's kinky.
Why is she negotiating with her property then?
That's a good point to
Because
bring up in the
order to
next
do
session.
A lot of her stuff, she does need you to say yes.
Well,
That's
she's
part of being a
yes.
deal witch.
Right.
But
Why
she
you
said
never say
everything
yes.
in Heather's
needs-
hers.
She needs enthusiastic consent, or at least, grudging consent, like fucking James
She
going,
needs consent.
Sure, I guess.
Sure.
like, that works.
Yeah, she's a deal witch, not a sane witch.
A sandwich.
Whoa.
Wow.
Don't get too punny there.
Try not to.
Yeah, that's my job.
So Raina does have the dad jokes on point, to be fair.
I did really enjoy what was the reference? The Darth Vader reference. That
was pretty good.
was wonderful.
Pray I don't
welcome.
alter it further. And she was like,
She's like, "I initiative, bitch."
she's like, have you ever heard of a legendary action? No? Oh,
Now you have.
now you're small.
Got
You got to
three of
find out.
them.
Fine, bitch, we can take you. We could have taken you before. We'll take you now. We don't need to do
I mean,
it.
she did like,
Bo made a good ass point. He's like, "We're strong enough to kill the other motherfuckers." So
so what's the difference between them and you?
Well, she was gonna give us stuff, but now
Well, now we get
I
some
already
stuff.
have it.
Yeah, we already took all this
Fine.
stuff.
it's in the boat though. We can't get it.
Hey, I got some of it on me. It's all good.
Gatorade.
Yeah, pull out that mannequin doll on her ass.
What do you think of this?
Marinated, bitch.
I thought it,
Look at the faces of your sisters. They would
You ever seen a ventriloquist?
bro. I had a thought like that Lotus was gonna like pull out the mannequin because he thought it was magical and be like, "Ka!" And then like nothing would happen. Be like,
Yeah, dude. That's what I was
By
thinking,
the
man. I was
power of empathy. Your sisters.
like, how could you?
look at your past.
Look at them, or we will start spinning. We swear to God, that's where we'll start spinning.
Once I was 7 years old.
What did you do to your sister? What did you do to her?
Oh, the next location you're going into is the land. Well, assuming you survive, is the land of the past.
This is our plan. We're gonna die, but continue.
Going to the past?
Yeah, the land of Thither. You're in Hither right now is the present. Thither is the past. And
then-
that's when you have to confront your nightmares. No, you've done a lot of that already.
Oh my
I was about
god.
to say that's been the whole campaign
Like,
for
yeah.
some people.
I gotta wait till the end to be my sugar mama?
As you saw in the attempted deal making with Nora,
Wait,
she
is
is
she
so in denial talking about any of it. Like her,
I don't know what you're talking about.
her
I
bastard
know
is
you.
right here. She's like, I simply do not see it. It isn't happening. No.
Where is your god now?
Mhm.
Really, this tea is delicious. Mm.
I did see
Probably
the
at a nice
transition
Kroger.
on Nora's face though when she started talking about diet, and then she was like, mm-mm.
What's my
Got real serious.
bestie?
Shit got real, and she's
Don't
like,
you talk about her.
shouldn't this horse be talking more?
Like, well, don't we have things to say right now?
I like how every time some shit was brought about me, Slim Gag's like, "Oh, you want to talk about?" And then like she'd immediately get cut off. I was like,
You were like, easy.
Like, let's not talk about that shit.
What do you mean, Alistair? What's interesting?
What are you lying about, Alistair?
Yeah, the witch is like, she's like, oh, how would you know? And I'm like, what? I'm like,
The witch knows who all of you are. Like she's not.
She doesn't
knows
know
who
shit
all
about
of
me.
you are.
God,
Yeah.
it sounds like she might as well be the fucking future, past, and present. God damn. Like,
She's working on it.
She knows the fuck out of my past.
Yes. She could be our patron, guys.
No, we're about to fight.
Yeah.
All powerful.
That's not bad.
See,
I think it might be a little
Vincent
late for that though.
What if, and here's another counterpoint, what if I just became the witch of present?
Bitch of present.
Mm.
That's nothing.
You say the bitch of present?
Yeah.
Wow. Way to undermine me.
It was nothing. I just had to say it.
Fine, I'll give it to Nora, just like all the other cool magic items I find.
Okay, but every time Bo gets a
It's been
magic
very
item,
willing.
it's like it's a train of who picks up the magic item, it goes to somebody else. If Bo gets it, then it's actually going to go to Lotus. And if Lotus gets it, then it's actually going to go to Nora. And if Nora gets it, then it's actually going to go to cute NPC. And that's the road that it goes to.
Who got
Actually-
the scarf?
I did give the scarf. I got the scarf and gave it to you,
Okay.
Bo.
Oh shit. Okay, I forgot about the scarf. In
You
that
should
case.
probably make note of that. I think it's
Yeah.
important.
Put that
It's a
down.
friendship.
Wait, didn't you
scarf.
Misty Step using it?
I used my feet to Misty
You
Step.
have another feat that makes you Misty Step?
Yeah, it's Fey Presence or something.
Now you have another Misty Step.
This is the scarf gives you a much smaller charisma. Not
Hang
a
on a
much
minute.
smaller Misty Step. I think it's only like 15 feet or something.
It was only 15 feet to get up, right?
It was 20 feet, I think.
Well, I could have jumped.
And it gives you 10 extra feet of movement, so you're a very fast horse.
Ooh, okay. Well, let me put that fucking scarf on. Jesus Christ.
Don't centers already have like an increased move speed? So what do you have, 50
Yeah.
or some shit? Oh
I have
my God.
40 right now.
He's the fastest bitch in the West. in the hither. Thither? Is this thither? I don't
We're
remember.
in Hither.
Hither.
Great names, I know. It's Hither, Thither, and Yawn. I think I said Dawn earlier. Not sure why.
Dawn?
You did say Dawn.
Cool. I don't
Yeah.
know how to talk.
I heard Thawne for the first one
I think that's what I said.
in the Raven Room. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys spent a lot of time in the Raven Room, and I wasn't sure how as a DM to say, there's nothing for you here.
It's just.
I
a
made it
room
very
with
confusing by
birds.
moving that wall, but there really is nothing there.
it made it even more confusing by being like, there's magic on this wall. And we were like,
Well, because she can do that shit with all of the walls, and she can go, there's a door here now. I'm just
So
gonna
is that a magic
pile
wall?
They're all magic walls, but only
But
for
what
her.
if she's just magic?
I don't.
They're magic and only she can access the magic.
I'm not smart enough
I don't know about that
to figure
one,
out how it would
Chief.
show up on
He's
detector.
gonna be like.
She's the
wall.
wizard who did it. A wizard did it. She's the wizard who did it. That's all you need to know.
She is a
Fucking
wizard.
wizards.
This is her intelligence
I
modifier.
like how you politely asked if it was the right pronoun. is witch, right? Witch.
I didn't want to be like. I don't know if she wants to be like.
I forgot she
Enchantress
didn't
or
like
some
to be
shit, yeah.
called Slackjaw.
Yeah, you straight up went for it, but I thought that was part of your character.
Yeah.
it is.
No,
Oh,
it
but-
was accurate.
So you insult her to her face and she doesn't want to throw down, but I steal from her and it's all just a problem now.
It's almost as if she cares more about material possessions than.
Which is why you think she would make a deal. Which is
It's on the
But
boat.
your
It's leaving.
deal was we're gonna take all your stuff, or you're gonna give us everything we want. It's like, all right. So she's
I
gonna.
was gonna
kill
give
you.
it back.
Yeah, I was looking at you guys like, do you actually think she's going to go? for
Like,
it?
hey, we're gonna trade you all of the stuff
Your
that you
stuff.
already
That's a
own.
good deal.
She's the most
Okay,
powerful
well,
witch in
She
Hither.
doesn't own it. She doesn't.
Look,
He's
she's
gonna take
also,
it
Not anymore. She don't own it
according
anymore.
to her own words, she's the only witch in Thither. So like,
Therefore, she's the most powerful.
You
She's also the
said that, This
weakest.
is why you're her favorite.
she's also the
All I'm
weakest.
saying is like, what's she gonna do? Leave her house to go get it? Didn't think so.
I don't think she's gonna have to at this point.
She can't leave her house, can she?
She
close her
doesn't-
Wait, no, she
Magic
can. She
walls
just
on
doesn't
us.
like to.
Yeah. She either can or she doesn't like to. And I don't know.
Scarecrow boy is gonna get
Around all
fucked.
her stuff.
Well, she
Aw.
was around all her stuff.
All right, look, guys, we just can't die for Scarecrow boy. Okay.
Hell no, bro. I'm gonna let that
She
scarecrow
feels out,
motherfucker die.
Well, she's not gonna get to him unless we die. So
To live.
So in a
Maybe he'll be
way,
rowing away by.
he's gonna be at the fucking town again, just like offloading.
But that's
Shit.
still Hither, so I guess like.
It still belongs to her. Damn.
Keep rowing till you're over the border.
Isn't the border weird now? Because like the inn can't traverse it.
Wasn't he owned by the other sister? So I don't know if that would be much.
No, he got
better.
traded off. He's a free man now.
I was
We
gonna
just-
try and make a deal for the end, but then I couldn't remember what the fuck was wrong with it. I was like, didn't the giant's legs get chopped off or some shit?
No, so the borders got closed, right? So it used to travel from one end of the world to the other, and now the borders are closed, so it can only move from one end of Hither to the other end of Hither, and then back.
You're like, for information on your sisters, we'll give you one hairy leg.
How old?
Might have wanted the leg hair, you know? That's probably something she doesn't have.
I was kind of hoping to get that information about my brother out of her, but you know what? I'm sure it'll come up. Hopefully.
Hey, she's
No,
still
this was your one
alive.
and only chance to find your brother. I'm dropping that plot line. No, sorry. I'm being an ass. You can try to talk to her while you're fighting her. It'll be difficult, but if you want to make a deal, she can make it happen.
Hey, look. Yeah,
We can talk.
we can talk.
Do her deals last if she is dead?
Oh, for sure.
That's a good question.
No, because well, think about it. If she's dead, who's going to be there to oversee Vincent's dreams?
The literal
In a
abyss.
funeral, usually things go to your family members.
No. Oh shit, Vincent.
that's not how
Ah,
covenants work.
fuck. How
All
did
we
this
have-
happen?
Okay. All
James,
we
if
have to
only
do
you
is get her
hadn't
to adopt
done that
us.
thing you did.
It's okay. It'll be all right.
We were like, why don't you kill him? And she's like, that's not how a covenant works, motherfucker. Don't you know that?
We're like, I've never been a part of one.
We're like, no, can't say I've ever had 3 other witch sisters.
What about you, Alistair?
Alistair,
Ah,
do you
she's
know
like-
anything about being part of a covenant?
She's like, I love motherfuckers who make deals. I'm like, who?
The warlock.
Alistair, what
Oh.
class are you again?
Cleric.
Okay, cool.
And
So where are your healing spells?
Got an unseen servant for that. He knows bandage level 1.
Oh my god. Just a little band-aid.
Put a band-aid on that shit.
he does a
He's,
kiss
stra-
too.
he's strapped with Robitussin.
Oh.
Oh, poor
It's for
guy.
1 HP.
All right.
It's a bonus action though, the kiss.
Okay, I
Bonus
think I've
action
exhausted.
kiss. That's
Yeah.
not a very good kiss.
Bonus action kiss. Wow, really cutting it short there, aren't you?
You want to do
At least use like 2 full actions.
2 actions per kiss.
legendary actions.
It's a full makeup
Legendary
session at that
action
point.
kiss. Shit,
I
I
feel
mean,
like that's just her swallowing you whole.
with
Don't
her,
worry, that's only one legendary action.
with the sister that used to roll in. I mean, shit. I'll use legendary action kiss. Okay. You guys want to read timestamps and go to bed?
Yeah.
I feel like
Not
even the
a lot.
after show has been derailed.
Yeah.
Not as much
fixing
as
it all
last
up.
week though. We talked about Pokemon for a while.
For a while.
Anyways,
Pokemon's important.
Snugak
is.
is a Mimikyu, by the way. I just decided. The little guy that pretends
Yes,
you kind of thing.
I love me.
and then you like hit it and its neck snaps and it's like ah.
Yeah, Danny, that's a Pokemon in case you didn't know.
I didn't hear. I just heard mimicking you, so I was
No,
like, what?
so the
Mimikyu.
Pokemon name is a Mimikyu, and it looks like
Oh.
a really weird doll
One under the
version of
sheet.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the first attack you hit it with doesn't damage it, but its neck snaps and then it's suddenly evil.
Well
Because
then.
it wants
Like-
to be Pikachu because people love Pikachu, and then you hurt it. It's like, bitch,
Yeah,
what the
it pre-
fuck? I
it
was trying to be
basically pre-
everything you
It
want.
pretends to be Pikachu, and then it's like ah.
Just like that.
It's kind of like Snivgak. But yeah. Okay, episode 9. I titled this one
Alistair's
myself.
Mr. Mime. Sorry, continue.
I could see that. I titled this one Technical Difficulties because of the start of the stream. For those of you that weren't here, which would be anybody watching this, we had a lot of technical issues. First timestamp, zipline mishaps. Second timestamps, 56 minutes. Can a horse repel? No, but it can Misty Step. Third timestamp, all caps. Lauren is here now, guys. Oh no, no. I think I know what meme that's referencing. I didn't do a very good job, sorry. 1 hour and 59.
We lost Raina.
You know what? She's here in
After
spirit.
bedtime.
She's here in spirit.
1 hour and 59 minutes, even. Ocean's 11, Lorna's Hot Edition. You know what? I bet Raina made that one. Thank you, Raina. The last timestamp. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, violence was the only answer.
Yeah.
Like that.
No.
It's what I was secretly hoping for all along. But I was upstairs, so I couldn't contribute. But you guys got there anyways.
So easy when the moral choices are made for you, you know?
Yeah.
Just kill people.
It's like
Ways
shitty deal or bad decision.
You could have agreed to kill her sisters and she would have given you more stuff. You just didn't ask for more stuff until the thing you were asking for was all of your stuff.
They want your house.
But what if we just kill her?
I don't need all of her stuff because
Take
I
all of her
already
stuff.
have it.
Real.
Why would I need to bargain for that? It's
I,
mine.
don't, I own it.
What else do you got?
It's in my boat.
You think that frog's getting his boat back? You thought this bitch is selling straight across that border.
We'll go give him like a.
Oh, man, that's
Well,
so-
I'll go give him my shiny river rock, which I still remember from another session for his boat. Yeah, I remember it specific. I actually don't remember where the fuck it came from. I think I failed an investigation check, and you were like, "Got a shiny river rock."
Oh yeah, you tried to
You
get
feel
a
good about
diamond. You got like a
Yeah, that's
one.
exactly.
Was it
And
on the island?
I wrote, "Got a
No,
pretty
I
river
remember
rock."
it was
I
in
drew
the
it.
pockets of one of the rabbits because they were using it as ammunition.
Right, I was searching them for their gold and whatever, and you were like, "You got a pretty river rock. Enjoy that." I was like, "Okay, I will." I wrote it down. It'll come in handy. But yeah, that's all the timestamps we have. There was only 5 this session. I actually didn't make any, so I'm equally guilty. Sorry. Raina's messaging.
We'll do better next time.
Raina says, my internet connection decided I'd had it too good for too long. That's sad. We'll end it on that sad note. Good night, everybody.